This video is unlike any of the videos we've done before. We're going to delve into the world of panel drawings. This is an exceptionally useful weapon to have in your armory, as it not only helps you to build panels and understand the inner workings of them, but they help to troubleshoot problems if they occur later. If you can follow a wiring diagram, you will be able to find the root cause of any problem in a panel. But before all of that, please don't forget to like this video if you find it useful, and if you can think of anything you think we may have missed, let us know in the comments and we'll see if we can put together a video on your topic too.
In this video, we're going to go back and have a look at the control panel and try and figure out some of the connections by following a wiring diagram. As we've said before, this is a control panel that is used for a system that turns wastewater into clean water. It is a two-door control panel on the front of which we have some switches that are connected to the PLC inputs and outputs. We are going to look at these switches and try and figure out the wiring behind them, as you may be curious as to how these switches are wired to the PLC. Let us first identify our push buttons. We have the mute buzzer push button, the ESD Reset push button, and the emergency stop push button. Try to remember these and see if we can find any of these items in the electrical drawings. All the wiring that you see here is done based on this wiring diagram that we have here. This is what we draw using AutoCAD. Each page of this wiring diagram shows the exact wiring for different sections of this control panel. For instance, for our emergency stop push button here on this page, it shows the wiring for this switch. You see that there are 4 wires that are connected to this switch. These are the wires that we have here, on the back of the emergency stop push button, on the rear of the door. Each of these wires has a tag number. The tags for these 2 wires are 1, and on the other end is 2. For this upper wire, it shows that there is a wire that comes from page 200, section 1. So we have the page numbers here. For example, here it shows that we are on page 311. Now, this wire comes from page 200, section 1. So I'll go to page 200 and then section 1. And here is where the wire comes from. Here, as you can see, it says this wire goes to page 311, section 1, which is the page and the section that we are looking at. So if I go to page 311 and section 1, I can see this wire. Now, if I go back to page 200, you see that this wire comes from page 150, section 9. So if I go to page 150 and section 9, I can see where this wire comes from. Here you can see that it says the wire goes to page 200, section 0, which is where we just came from. So this wire goes to page 200, section 0, which is here. Then it goes to page 311, section 1. This is page 311, section 1, and this is the wire that is connected to the emergency stop push button. The same goes for the other wires as well. For example, this wire comes from page 310, section 9. This one comes from page 200, section 1 again. And this one connects to here, which is our PLC digital input. This is the tag for the PLC input. It shows 300U2.1. Now, this is the back of the emergency stop push button. You see that we have 4 wires here, just as what we have on the wiring diagram. These are the 2 wires that are tagged as 1, and these are the 2 wires that are tagged as 2. Based on the diagram, one of these wires with the tag 2 goes to the PLC digital input. Let's see if we can find this wire. Here, it says the tag for the PLC input that the push button is connected to is 300U2.1. These are the tags for the PLC inputs and outputs. The one I'm looking for is this one here. Now, based on the diagram, I need to look for a wire that is tagged as 2. So, I'll look here, and this is the wire that I'm looking for. So one end of this diagram is connected to the push button, and the other end is connected to the PLC input. So this is how easy it is to read the wiring diagram for a control panel. It goes exactly the same for the other switches that we have here as well.
That's it for this video. There was a lot back and forth in this video. Hopefully you didn't get lost. If you didn't, you're well on your way to becoming an AutoCAD designer or panel wireman, or maybe you want to work out in the field. Well, you're on track for that too. Again, this video was brought to you by Real Parts in partnership with Pro Control here in the Netherlands. They are experts at control system design and industrial automation. They have a team of world-class automation engineers and have been designing and implementing industrial control systems in different industries for many years. If you want to get in contact with them, you can check out their website at pro-control.nl. That's pro-control.nl. We'll put a link to their website in the description below the video as well. Okay, that's all for today's video. If you've learned something new from this video, it would mean the world to us if you like this video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. When you subscribe, don't forget to hit the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified each time that we post a new video. If you've got any thoughts or questions, add them in the comments below. We read each and every comment and reply to it in less than a day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Want to learn PLC programming in an easy-to-understand format and take your career to the next level? Head on over to realpars.com.